Now, if you follow these steps, you're gonna be mulching like a pro. All right, folks, we're gonna go over a few tips and tricks on how to mulch like a pro. This is one of my most useful tools that you need. It's probably like 16 bucks at Home Depot. I mean, this thing will make you thousands of dollars if you know how to use it right. Let me show you a few things of what I like to do. They have equipment made to do edging. You're looking at a piece of equipment right here, baby. All right, so usually what I do is I don't dig it out as I go. I just make a straight line with the edger. Here's a little something I would do. I would just pick the line, and then instead of digging, I just make the line first. I go out about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet. Once I get the line set and I can look that it's good to go, I go back. Keep on moving. Very simple process. There's one step that most people usually skip out on, and one of the things is edging around the sidewalks, patios. I wouldn't want to put mulch right here on the edge without that walkway edged, because the mulch is just over time, it's just going to wash out into the walkway. If you put a nice little edge on it, that's not a little edge, but that works. It gives somewhere for the mulch to go down into. So now the mulch isn't going to wash out into the walkway, looking fresh, clean all the time. All right, now that we have the edge all dug out, we're going to take the weed whacker. We're going to do a little reverse edge on it. That's usually the final detail to make the edge look perfect. When you're laying the mulch, do it as far back into the bed as you can and pull it out to the edge. Because something that drives me crazy is when there's mulch hanging over the edge, and you'll destroy all the hard work that I just put into digging this edge out. So dump it further back into the bed, and then it's easier just to pull it to you. So you're not having to keep on walking back through the mulch that you already spread. Hey, if you're working in your yard and you don't expect to get all sweaty and dirty, what you doing? All right, anyways. So another tip I wanted to go over was like just taking pride in your work. What happens is when you have a wall or like when you're butting up against to a retaining wall, a lot of people will just throw the mulch against the wall and they'll just, most of the time they'll just leave it like that. But take pride in your work. Like over here, for example. If you have something like a backdrop, make it all nice and smooth. Don't leave clumps everywhere. Like here's another example right over here. I mean, I could have didn't take my time and just threw it against the wall and then there's just a bunch of humps. That would drive me absolutely insane. So make sure you're always, if you have a wall, level that out. I'll show you. I mean, I use my hands. You can use a rake.
Rake hands, baby.
They call me rake hands because I feel like you can, when you touch it, you can definitely make it look better. I mean, I can sit here and fiddle around with a rake, hard rake, and trying to get that all level, or I can take my hand effort that I just put into it will make the job look so much better. A lot of the times this can happen as well against bushes where you're trying to get underneath bushes and it clumps up around the root or clumps up. Don't leave the mulch like this. Go ahead and fan it out. Get it all nice all the way around, the same height. Get it level. And that's how you do it like the pros. All right, guys. I believe this is the final tip. Final tip, most important tip, is compact the mulch when you're done laying it. Let me show you a little something. So we spread out the mulch, and it actually doesn't look bad, but it's wavy. You know what I mean? It doesn't look smooth. You want to get that smooth finish. You take the leaf rake, you flip it over on its backside, and you compact it. Just give it a little tappy, little tap tap taparoo. And I'm telling you, this method right here is what's going to make you way more money, because it's going to look like they hired a professional and not hired their neighbor's son-in-law, like me. A lot more smooth, a lot more clean. The mulch isn't gonna disperse after the first rainfall because it's gonna be all held together. I'm telling you, secret weapon. $15 leaf rake. steps, you're gonna be mulching like a pro.